Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Trying to improve this. Trying to make this better. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I got. And I added some music. What do you think? You like the music? All right, I'm gonna tone it down. We're just gonna go live for a little bit, and I want to show you how to make some rad designs in Canvas. This is Making Rad Design with Brad. I'm Brad, your host. Represent, shout out, subscribe if you like this stuff. I don't know, that's what all the kids say, so I thought I'd just say it. But for real, let's get started. We're gonna do making image buttons in Canvas. This one's powered by Cidi Labs, which, full disclosure, shout out to my crew at Cidi Labs. I do work for Cidi Labs now. Boom! I used to be a district leader, and I implemented Canvas in multiple districts, and I loved it. And then I joined Cidi Labs, and I still love Canvas, and I still make things in Canvas, but now I just also make things in Canvas with Cidi Labs. So let's check it out, how easy, how rad it can be. So here's the end product. This is just an example inside of Canvas. Notice that Canvas is a learning management system. A lot of you schools, K-12 schools, have access to it. Let's go ahead and, I gotta show you the screen though, right? There we are. All right, so this is Canvas, and you know, this is a Canvas course, and this is what teachers use to build cool content, assignments and quizzes and all that good stuff. But what I'm building out today actually came from an example from a class, a fourth grade class. And this is the final result. I didn't mean to show you the final result. I meant to show you this first. Like, this is what it looked like before, and we just snagged this as an example. So, you know, there's a website that the teacher wants them to click on. There's different branches of government that they're learning, and then there's a, you know, link to an activity. This one's just kind of a, you know, do the same thing. You're going to fill in on this document, like a Google document. They're going to fill in some answers after they review these 3 websites. So this is fine, and it works if you're just quick and you just needed something for your students. But you could also make it look like this. Same activity, but doesn't that just look more inviting? Isn't this just more rad? I think so. So I'm going to show you how to build this with Cidi Labs. So full disclosure, you need Cidi Labs to be able to build this, but here we go. So these are little buttons now. You can see that the instructions are in this little call out with this little color and this icon. And we also have a header. So I'm going to build that from the ground up. Now, if you do end up going with Cidi Labs, you can actually get Cidi Labs installed, and by default, we will apply your school colors to the theme. So for today, my colors are blue and green, so we're going to go with blue and green. All right, I'm going to hop over to my demo course. I've already created a page. This page is inside a module in Canvas. So modules are awesome because it gives you the previous and next button. So I'm going to go ahead and just edit this, and we're going to recreate this this federal government thing. So first thing I need to do is I just need a banner title. So with Cidi Labs, we have this cool little rocket ship when you're editing a page in Canvas. And that pops open our sidebar. Let's see if I can switch my camera. There we go. That opens the sidebar. And this is our Design Plus sidebar. And so with it, we have lots of elements that we're going to apply. The first thing we're going to do is just go ahead and add. We're going to do add. And we're going to search for a theme right here. So we're going to apply a theme. And that takes the page name and it puts it into the screen. And then, of course, you can edit these other things. I don't like the current style that it's in, so I'm going to select styles, and I'm just going to find one that, you know, I like. Maybe this rounded corners one looks pretty good. Awesome. Then I'm going to put my cursor in the next paragraph, and I'm going to go ahead and hit add again, and this time we're going to add a call out. Call outs are really cool because they add a splash of color directly into the Canvas editor. And so here's the preview of the call out. I'm going to go ahead and just style it Let's look at a couple different styles. We could do the title bar. We could do a solid callout. That's kind of cool. In this case, I'm going to go with the icon callout. And you can pick different icons for this one. These are searchable, and so you can search for the icon of choice. If I need to, I can change the headers here. Whatever this needs to be called. Maybe this is the instructions, and then I'm going to paste in the instructions that I had. So in this case, since I've already built it over here, I'll just copy and paste that in. Awesome. I guess we need to call this government scavenger hunt. Okay, so now that we have the call out made, we're going to put our cursor down into the next paragraph. And this time we're going to build out this little button with image. This one can be a little bit trickier. Canvas makes it really nice when you have, well, let me just build it out and you can watch me. Sorry, Cidi Labs makes it nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a snippet. And the snippet is used so I can add things like columns. So in this case, I'm going to add 3 columns. So we'll go ahead and add the 3 columns to the page. Awesome. And then in this first column, we're going to rename this resource number 1. And I'm just going to highlight it and come back over here and say I want to add, now I want to add a button. So I'm going to make this now into a button, which is cool. In and of itself, that's probably sufficient. You can come over here and link to course links, or you can, just paste a URL to any old link. So if I wanted to, say I wanted that button to link to this other page, so I can just paste that in here. And so that's how you, change or adjust the link on the for this button. You can tell it to open in a new tab if you want it to open in a new tab and all that good stuff. Notice it's telling me that this link is pointing to a different course. So a little bit of a caution there in case I didn't mean to link that button. So that looks good. And the next thing I need to do is I actually need to insert an image. And so by default, when we say insert an image over here, we have an image placeholder. And so that places it just kind of below whatever element you're on the page. So I'm just going to select it. I'm going to use my cut option. I'm going to place it right at the front part of the resource button. And now I have the image inside this button. So when you hover over it, the whole image and text act like a button. From here, I could replace this image using the Upload Embed Image tool. Again, this is a tool from Cidi Labs. This one lets you grab files from your computer, or you can search Unsplash and Pexels. Maybe we want to search for images of the White House. And so, we can place these images into that image placeholder. Maybe I want to just crop it so it's just barely perfect. Let's crop that, rename this, give it some alt text. That's important. Decide where it goes, and I can throw that into the button. So now I have a new image. I have a link. Using the sidebar, you can adjust those, after the fact. So actually, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and under the button style, I'm going to go ahead and just expand that button style, and you can change the coloring. So in this case, maybe I want these buttons to be my blue brand, because I think that's what we did before. Yep, we did. So blue, and if I wanted to, I could change the hover to be green. So now I have a blue and green, which is my primary colors. So that looks great. Here's what's cool about design tools now. If I want, I can select this button and come over here to the button option and use this copy. And now that I have that copy, let's go ahead and just delete the text and paste that same button 3 times. So boom, now I got all 3 of my buttons, and if I wanted to adjust each image, I could use the image adjustment again, or use the design tools to change an image if I already have one. If I already have one in my course files, I can use that and replace the image with images from my course files. So so that looks great. Everything's looking pretty good from here. I'm going to let me get an image that that is more on the, there we go, along the lines there. So I just noticed it's a little bit different size, that image, and so I may need to play around with resizing that to make it similar to the others. Because it's a different ratio image, it's going to cause that sizing to be a little bit different. But there we go. That looks pretty good. The last thing I'm going to do, because I have this extra blank paragraph in here, I'm going to use this little cleanup tool. And what's cool about the little cleanup tool is it can help delete any blank spaces on my page. So there we go. Got rid of all those things, hit save, and now I have my buttons ready to go for the next activity. You can see it's not a perfect size there. I probably need to adjust that a little bit more, but for what I needed for today, this looks great. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you watching the image plus buttons in Canvas with Brad today, and happy to be with you and share these rad designs from Canvas powered by Cidi Labs. Thanks for watching, and of course, if you like it, subscribe to it. All right, take care. I need some music to roll out with, right? Come on, music. Cue the music. Cue it. There it is. There it is. Thanks for watching. See you later.